let us start with the prayer. Namo, you all can repeat after me. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaman Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Desatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate grim yatkripa tamaham mande Shri Gurum Dinadarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyeshwaram. Hari Om. Okay, let us start with the first slide of the day for the first session for the Gita course. This slide has the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad means Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Gita means song. So it's a song of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? So we see many people, like Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, chapter and 3rd verse, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschi yadadi siddhaye yadatam api siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tatvataha. The meaning of the sloka is that there are thousands and thousands of people are there. In that, very few people are trying to perfect their life. So I would like to congratulate that out of few people, thousands of people, very few people, you are all joined in this group and try to learn Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is very, very important, and it is a life manual for all of us. And you are all trying to learn that and perfect your life. So I'm congratulating for joining this Gita course. I'm guaranteeing that when you do this course, you will understand a lot of things from Bhagavad Gita, and you can practice this, and you can make your life successful. Okay, so I'll go to the next sloka. So this slide is dedicated to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, because of whom we are all practicing, we are all learning Bhagavad Gita. And he translated Bhagavad Gita and many scriptures into English, and we distributed throughout all over the world. Around 50 crore of Bhagavad Gita already distributed all over the world, different languages, what to speak of India. It is Bangladesh, Pakistan, US, Russia, China, all the languages it has been translated. Europe countries like French, so many languages it has been translated and is distributed, and people are getting benefit out of it. And he constructed around 108 temples when he was there. Right now in his card we have around 600 temples, more than 600 temples all over the world, because of whom we are all practicing. So let us offer our humble obeisances to Srila Prabhupada. So let us go to the introduction. So the agenda of today's class is what every one of us are looking for in life. What everyone. We are going to understand the deeper aspect of life, needs of human being, and how essential is the spiritual need. Bhagavad Gita can fully satisfy the spiritual need. Yes. And background of Bhagavad Gita, how this Bhagavad Gita is evolved. And we are going to discuss one of the most important aspect of today's session is at the end of the session, that is mantra meditation. I'm going to teach you, you all can practice the mantra meditation and a practical tip of the day. After that, I'm going to announce a few announcements which is for next few sessions about. It's about next few sessions. So you are going to what we are going to and what are the importance of the next few sessions. I'm going to explain few things about next sessions, right? So what every one of us looking for in life? What every one of us looking for in your life? If you ask me, many people ask me that, saying that what is the goal of life? What is goal of life? They ask this, and what I have to do for this? So many people trying to understand what is goal of life, right? And then finally, why we are doing so now the people are doing so many activities. Like for example, see why do we do all this? For example, all of us are busy doing so many things. Take care of family, some of them go to work, some manages a business, some go to school, some go to movies, restaurant, and some try to steal or do some unethical activities. Even stealing people are doing, and some worship God. Why? Why everybody is doing this? Why? Anybody knows? The thing is only one thing. All the activity, whatever the people doing, is only one thing. What is that? Happiness. Happiness, they want happiness. For happiness only they are doing. See, some people say, buy this home, then you'll be happy. Then buy this car, then you'll be happy. And then buy this bike, then you'll be happy. And buy some innerwear, you'll be happy. I've seen some crazy advertisements also, right? So some of the people buy all the things, but still they are not happy. Let's have a little more objective analysis. What do we need to become happy? Let us do some objective analysis. Let us have, okay. How can we become happy? How can we become happy? Anybody? I'm asking all of you. How, if you are in physical session, we could have asked a lot of questions and we could have answered, many people can answer. Right now it's online, so I'm myself answering. So general people feel when their needs are fulfilled, they can become very happy. They think that all the needs are fulfilled, I'll become happy. And people try to do various things to satisfy various needs. That's all. They can be broadly classified. One is the physical need, right? Second one is psychological need. And third one is emotional need. If you analyze about these needs, people are trying to do this. For example, physical need is like basically shelter, cloth, and food. To get these three things, they try to work hard and try to get it. So, and they do, a lot of people do exercise, and then they can fulfill that physical need. But that only is the enough for people? No. Then what else? Psychological need. What do you mean by psychological need? Psychological need means it is a sense of achievement. I want to achieve something, then they'll get some happiness. So many people try to do this, buying house and then buying a car, buying different things, and they want to become manager, and they promotion, whatever it is. They try to achieve something. If they achieve, then they'll get some happiness. So they try to do that. And next one is emotional need. Emotional need is the loving exchange. It's an exchange between two persons, whether mother exchange with the son or daughter, or father exchanging son and daughter, or brothers exchanging, or friends or anybody, like wife, husband, and different way. Yes. So now my question is, all the things are fulfilled, still some of them are not feeling happy. They're not feeling happy. Still, what to speak of this normal people? There are so many celebrities are not happy with that, and then they're doing suicide. For example, I'll give uh, see uh, Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington is American rock band. He achieved everything. Achieved everything. For example, what to speak of physically? He has everything, money and money. So his health was good and physically is very well, right? And he has emotional need for satisfying his emotional need. So he achieved a lot of things. He's a top number one in America rock band. So he achieved that also. And then for loving exchange, he has so many fans actually. When he died, so many people died. Maybe you maybe check in the internet how important person when he was living in the America, but he did a suicide. Why? Why he is doing suicide? That something is missing. Something is missing. Still, there is something is missing. For example, if you see Mother Teresa, she is not a beautiful lady, but she's also poor also. She was here in Calcutta and she was doing a lot of philanthropic work, and she was doing a lot of philanthropic work, and she was happy. She was sense of happy. Then how she is getting happy and why she's other people are like so many like the celebrities are not happy, they did a suicide. Even last year also one of the Indian actor also did a suicide, right? Yes. So now I'm going to show a small movie, small, like 2 to 3 minutes maximum. You can see what he got it from. You can. It is self-explanatory. You can see. I'm going to play now. You all can watch now. So minutes. It's a hanging. It's a hanging. Yeah. Are you able to see the video? Mhm. 2 minutes. The video is hanging here. It's not playing. 2 minutes. I'll get it corrected. The video. Wait. So video is getting hang to 1 minute. I get it corrected. Hmm. ஆன் ஆகலடா. நீ வந்து பண்ணி பாரு. Hare Krishna. So I'm not able to play the video, so I can explain now. What was there in the video, I can slightly explain. Maybe one time I can play again, sometimes back, sometimes later. So there is a person who is selflessly serving to different living entities. For example, there is a dog, there is a old lady, there is one small beggar. So he is selflessly serving to different category of the people. In that way, he is getting a lot of emotional needs, physical needs, and as well as psychological need. And one more thing, apart from that, is getting some, because he's doing selflessly service. So this is it's a part of spiritual tenets. Actually, it's a very basic spiritual tenet. So he got that that also. So he got a satisfaction. So this is what the selfless service shows, that a lot of happiness in him. So that is self-explanatory in the movie, but I'm not able to play because of we hanging the system. So sometimes I can show it back. Okay. So what gives them satisfaction now? So earlier we see that every human being they're trying to satisfy physical need, psychological needs, and emotional need. But some celebrity has all the things, but still they are not able to get the real happiness, which is within. It is not outside. It should be coming from internal. So that need we are talking about. That is a thing which Mother Teresa got it. Some basic tenet they were doing, and we see in the movie also it was shown actually. So that is what we are going to talk about now. So what gives them satisfaction? It calls for understanding the spiritual need. There is a one more need. This nobody is trying now. So we have to try that, because then only you can get the happiness. The spiritual need we need actually. So this is a spiritual need we are trying to give in this Gita course. Happiness can be attained even by practicing basic aspects, right? So a basic aspect, like that's what the happiness can be. Get little happiness you can get by selfless service and helping others, being free from pride and feeling compassionate, etc. If some basic stuff can be given such a satisfaction, for example, the happiness, just imagine a spiritually matured person, how much happiness he has within himself. So this spiritual need is very important. We have to do this, then only we can be happy, or otherwise there will be a hollow in your heart. There will be hollow, there will be a loneliness in your heart. So to give this, our founder Acharya gave one quote, and we are going to present now. We'll read it now. So the divine words from the founder Acharya of ISKCON. Every one of us are searching after happiness, but we don't know what is real happiness is. We see so much advertised about happiness, but practically speaking, we see so few happy people. This is because so few happy people know that the platform of real happiness is beyond temporary things. It's this real happiness that described uh, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. This is what it is there. So this happiness is locked and hidden inside Bhagavad Gita. Now we are going to explore that. That is what this all Gita course is all about. How to get the happiness, real happiness. We are all searching the buying house, buying car, buying this, and getting promotion, getting all the things. Yes, it gives some happiness. Yes, it is. Not, it is. I'm not denying that, but there is one more thing is there which will complete all the things. That is a spiritual need. That is the goal of this Bhagavad Gita. So goal of Bhagavad Gita. Now you may ask question: will Gita course help us to stop all problem? Gita course help us to stop all the problem? No. Then why we have to study Gita? Okay, so I'm going to explain that. So the problems are like a rain. Like if you in the monsoon session, if you have a heavy rains are coming. It's pouring water. It's pouring, right? But you want to purchase something in the market or go outside the market. You want to purchase something, and you don't want to wait. What you need to do? At the time, if you have an umbrella, then nicely it is covered, and then you can go. Even heavy rain comes, you can go, and then you can buy something, right? Or if you have a raincoat, you can wear it, and there is no wet. Without wet, you can go and come. Or like bubble kind of thing, fully covered everything in the body, and you can go and you can get it. So this is one way. So if you have that umbrella, even though the problems are there, the rains are there, but you can protect by the umbrella. You can protect by the umbrella. You can live like this. I can give another example. So we cannot stop the problem. Problem is there in this world. You cannot stop the problem, but this can be protected by practicing the spirituality, the principles of Bhagavad Gita in your life, right? One more example I can give in this case. For example, suppose we have toothache, or sometimes we want to do root canal or something like. If you go to dentist, what they do? They do first apply the anesthesia, and then they start doing something. You will not feel the pain, but still they do because you will not feel the pain. This practicing this spirituality is like that. It is like anesthesia. The pain is there in the tooth. But you will not feel. That is what these principles of Bhagavad Gita is teaching us. How to overcome, how to manage things. Problem cannot be stopped. Problem will be there. The rain cannot be stopped. You take an umbrella, you protect yourself and go. You wear a raincoat and then go without affecting this by this, right? So in this is the goal of Gita course is like this is what it is. So if you practice the principles of Bhagavad Gita, you can protect yourself. So now I'm going to give the goal of Gita course, full goal of Gita course, what we are going to bring about to all of you. What are you going to teach here? If you attend the whole 9 session completely, then you understand and you can practice these principles properly. So our goal is to help you understand the divine teachings of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which can ensure one is positivity, enthusiastic, forbearing, and divine. These are 4 things. This is guaranteed. But if you practice sincerely and apply in your life. For example, I can give an example for positiveness. If you see in this world, everywhere negativity. Everywhere, even within the family or in the world of corporate world or anywhere in the business. We go anywhere. If you think of any place, everywhere negativity. Now, my question to all of you is, can we stop that negativity? Is it possible to stop the negativity of others? The answer is absolutely no. No, it's not possible. Then what can we do? There is one way. You can fully charged with positivity within yourself, and you can protect yourself. That is what the principles of Bhagavad Gita is teaching to us. That is what the principles of Bhagavad Gita is teaching to us. You can protect yourself from all the negativities. So you'll be very positive. And if you see Bhagavad Gita, our volunteers in our Gita course, now many people are contacting you, calling you, and then trying to help for this Gita course. They last year they all participated in the Gita course. They have so much problem. Many people have so many problems. So all the people have so many problems. Some people have health issues. Some people have job issues. Some people have so different problem they had. But by taking up this principle of Bhagavad Gita, their life is changed, transformed. But the problem is still there. The problem is still there for them, but they are able to handle it positively with enthusiastic method. This is what we are going to teach you in Bhagavad Gita. We cannot stop outside world, but we can change ourselves internally. That is possible by applying the principles of Bhagavad Gita. And the next quality is forbearing. If you see in this world, everywhere nowadays, particularly everywhere, a lot of like urgency. They want to complete within. For example, even a child do some small mistake, the parents could not tolerate. They scold, shout nicely. They're not able to tolerate. Even if you go in the traffic, there are some mistake, some bike is not started or some vehicle is not started. Immediately everybody's honking. They lose their passions. Actually, they're not able to tolerate, right? So these things can be addressed by following the principles of Bhagavad Gita, by doing this spiritual activity. And next one is divine. Divine quality is that, see, in case of every yuga has different way of living. So if you see the last yuga, Dwapara Yuga, this Mahabharata war has happened. So there Duryodhana and Arjuna was there on the other side. Duryodhana is like a demon mentality and Arjuna is a divine mentality. Now they were outside. Now each person in the Kali Yuga, we all have this Duryodhana and Arjuna within inside. Everybody has Duryodhana and Arjuna. Everybody has. What? Everybody has. Then how to remove this Duryodhana mentality from Duryodhana mentality to divine mentality? How to do that? That we can do by practicing the principles of goal of Gita course. In Gita course, we are going to teach all the things, right? And okay, now some people may say that, okay, Bhagavad Gita is very bogus. Bhagavad Gita, who will follow Bhagavad Gita? It's bogus, right? Some people, scientific atheists say that, like that. But if they say something like this, we have to understand that they did not read Bhagavad Gita properly. They did not read. If you are saying scientist, if you are scientific, what are the methods we have to apply in the science? Bhagavad Gita is science. We can apply the science. First thing is, suppose whenever you do science, what is the first one? Aim. The second one is apparatus, right? Second one is apparatus. Third one is like a procedure, right? Fourth one is observation, and then conclusion. These are things we have to follow. But the people who say that Bhagavad Gita is bogus, they don't do anything. They say that what is the aim? Aim is Bhagavad Gita is practical in present day. And the conclusion they write, Bhagavad Gita is not practical present day. That's all. Hey, what happened? In between, a lot of processes there. That is science. We have to observe that. We have to do this. Then you can say that you can conclude this last at the end. right? So now the people who are following, like, for example, A means Bhagavad Gita is practical or not. Second is apparatus is Bhagavad Gita itself. Bhagavad Gita itself, right? And then what is a procedure? Procedure means read the Bhagavad Gita, learn the Bhagavad Gita, practice the Bhagavad Gita from the authoritative sources, and then you can observe whether I transformed from earlier to this. Like this 4 category, whatever I told, positivity, and then enthusiastic, forbearing, and divine. This all quality will come. You'll be a transformed person, right? That is what, now if you see these volunteers, whatever participated, I really thanks to these volunteers who are doing the seva. They have done, you know, very fantastic job today. So many people called and sent the messages and trying to help you, all of you. So please reciprocate them whenever they call you, because they are not ordinary people. They are not just came for anything else here. They do a seva and then trying to help you. Please reciprocate them. So this 4 quality, they all got it. They are practicing it. They are going to get it. They are on the process. They feel that sense of positivity, enthusiastic, and then forbearing, and the divine quality is changing the transformation. So that's why they are all helping. Some people are managers, some people are directors, some people are like a big position. Actually, PhD candidates also there. Different people are there. Actually, they become volunteer to help all of you, right? So this people who are calling bogus, they did not read the Bhagavad Gita. That's what you have to understand. The procedure and observation, the transformation happen within the heart. You feel very happy in your life by reading Bhagavad Gita, by applying the principles of Bhagavad Gita. So today, up to till now, whatever we discussed is that the 4 things. What is it? Physical need, very important, and then just summarizing this, physical need is very important. People are doing that. And then psychological need, they are doing it. And then emotional need, they are also doing it. But one need, which is the spiritual need, that is missing. That is what Bhagavad Gita is giving to all of us. Our goal of Gita course is also, that is what it is. The goal of Gita course is we want to give the spiritual need to fulfill. The people have so much hollowness in their life, so much hollowness, loneliness. They have everything. I know one person, he has everything, but he's not happy with that. When Prabhupada into US, they're called hippie. So many people are very rich people's sons, but they all become hippie because they have everything, but they don't have an happy. They become nice person later after reading Bhagavad Gita and practicing Bhagavad Gita. So this is what the goal of the Gita course. If you attend completely this 9 sessions completely, then you will also see the transformation happen in your life. That transformation, that is the goal of this Gita course, right? So now I'm going to move to background of Bhagavad Gita, the background of Bhagavad Gita. So how this Bhagavad Gita came? How is Bhagavad Gita? Many of you know, even I may not know fully, but I can explain whatever I understand, right? The background of Bhagavad Gita is that Dhritarashtra and Pandu, they are brothers actually. They are brothers. Dhritarashtra is by birth is blind, and Pandu is so when Kshatriya want to become a king, they should have a qualification. Their all senses should be perfect. So by naturally, Dhritarashtra lost the qualification. So Pandu is a younger brother. He got the opportunity to become a king. So he became a king of the Hastinapur. So he became a king, and he has 2 wives. One is Kundi and Madri. So when he went for expedition in the forest with the wife also, he went for expedition. At that time, there is two deers. They are very intimate relationship they were having. So this Pandu shoot an arrow, and killed the male deer. And the deers are disguised in actually they are not deer, they are the Kindama Muni, the Kindama and his wife actually. They disguised in the form of deer because of the province of the will of the province, it happens. He killed that and the Kindama died. But the wife of the Kindama gave a curse to Pandu Maharaj. What is that curse? The curse is when you try to union with your wife, you will die at the time. That is a curse she has given to him. Now this Pandu become so morose. He don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. He told this to his wives, so they also morose. Okay. So at the time, this Kundi Maharani, Kundi, gave one way, because now they don't have a child. They want to beget a child, but now if he try to go with his wife, automatically that curse will invoke and he will die. So Kundi told there is another way. I just stop the story here. We'll go to Kundi's story, some previous younger story, and then we'll come back. When Kundi was young, 12 years or 10 to 12 years old, she served Durvasa Muni very nicely. So by accepting the service of Kundi Maharani, Durvasa Muni gave a boon to Kundi Maharani. He gave he gave a mantra she can use for 5 times. That's a mantra he gave. That mantra is to beget a child from heavenly devatas. She can invoke whatever she thinks, which devata thinks, she can invoke that mantra, she can beget a child. So Durvasa Muni left, he gave the boon and he left. Then Kundi Maharani was thinking whether this is, she was young, she was 10 to 12 years old, she was young, she think that whether it work or not. She think of Surya Dev and she invoked that mantra. Then Surya Dev came in front of her. And this Kundi Maharani told that I am very young, I don't know, I just to experiment I did that. So I don't want now any child. Then Surya Dev told, no, once you invoke, I cannot go back, so I have to give. So he gave the child to Kundi Maharani. Kundi Maharani got a child. That first son is called, his name is called Krsna. Right? His name is called Krsna. So this way, so she got a child. So that information she gave to Pandu Maharaj. Pandu Maharaj got excited. He want to invoke that mantra so that he can get a child. Then this now I'm coming to this here now, because that story she's telling here, and then Pandu Maharaj got excited and he was asking Kundi Maharani, now we invoke, we will get a child, we got a child. Then Kundi Maharaj says, I am your wife. How can I invoke from others? How can I get a child from others? Then the Pandu Maharaj also told that, see, that is Devatas. They don't need to union with us, anybody, like a human form. Just by seeing that, they will give the child. So invoke. So on the instruction of Pandu Maharaj, the Kundi Maharani invoke mantra. Okay, I think most of you know. So I just give name. You can tell the person name. Okay, so see, think about Dharmaraj. She think about Dharmaraj and she invoke mantra. Anybody can tell me who born from that mantra from Dharmaraj? Thank you. Already Jitendra Bari answered very fast. Yudhishthira, yes. Yudhishthira born out of that mantra. Okay, I'll tell the another one. She invoked another mantra. Actually, she has only 5 times she can invoke. First time she invoked for Karna. 1 is over. Another 4 times she can invoke. So now she tried with Yudhishthira. For Yudhishthira, she got it from Dharmaraj, Yama Dharmaraj. Now she invoked Vayudev. Who born from Vayudev? Bhima. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Bhima born now. Bhima born. Then she invoked the fourth mantra. She invoked. That is about Indra. She was thinking about Indra, and then a fourth mantra. Who born? Arjun. Yeah. So they got now three sons now. Now at the time, Pandu Maharaj, uh, at the time Pandu Maharaj was telling that, why can't you give one mantra to Madri, so that she also beget a child? Then uh, then she told, okay, I will give the mantra. She can think of and then she can invoke. Then she gave the mantra to Madri. So Madri thinks the Ashwini Kumaras, they're Ashwini Kumaras. She thinks, and then she got, yes, twins she got. Oh, very fast. She got two sons, Nakula and Shahadev. So now they got 5 children. Now they were happily living for some time. And then this Pandu Maharaj forget this what is it, curse only. She was, by will of the providence, he tried to union with Madri at one point of time. Then the curse invoked. This Pandu Maharaja died. By seeing this Madri also jumped into the fire and she died. Now Kundi Maharani is left in the forest and the 5 children are there. So now she decided, okay, I will take them back to Hastinapur. There, the caretaker is this Dhritarashtra and their sons, Kauravas, like 100 people, and their son 100 people, they were there. So she went there, and then she went to Hastinapur. Now, in the childhood, from the childhood to the youth, this Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra planned so many times, different way to kill this Panchapandavas, this Pandu Maharaj sons, Panchapandavas. They call Panchapandavas. Want to kill. They try to poison Bhima, and then they try to kill the house, fire the house, and then they try to kill. So different way they try to kill, but they could not kill by the mercy of Krishna. We'll discuss later. So this is how they try to kill. At one point of time, if you see, the Yudhishthira Maharaja is very pious, and he follow all rules and regulation. He is capable for the king, because he is a rightful owner of that kingdom. But this Dhritarashtra doesn't want to give. He has a lot of attachment with Duryodhana, and he wanted not to give any country. Then finally they decided, okay, we'll make off the kingdom. And then they want to keep this Hastinapur, and they want to give Kantavaprastha. That is useless place. See how the will, how the evil plan, they do it. They did it actually. They did it. So they agreed. This Pandavas agreed. They went there, Kantavaprastha, and then with the help of Krishna and Maya Danava, Indra, they built a very nice palace, very nice. They created the whole city. It's called Indraprastha. They created. They were living. So not living, they created. So they did a yajna, Rajashri yajna. They called Duryodhana and everybody. So all the kings came. So once the Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra, everybody visited. But by seeing that opulence, because it is done by Maya Danava, it is so opulent. So Duryodhana could not bear in his heart so much envy with the Panchapandavas. So he, with the envy, he come back. He make a plan. I want that Indraprastha also. They should not live in this country. They should go. Somehow we have to send them back. That's what the plan he made. He made the plan. What is that plan? He planned to play a game, dice game, with the help of the Sakuni. So he planned the game, and in the plan, so he brought this Panchapandava. One of the principles is, whenever people call Satriyas dice game or something, they have to play. And whenever call for fight, they have to fight. They should not run away from that. So one of the principles, even for dice game also. So they came and he called for dice game, and he lost himself. He lost his brothers. He lost Draupadi, wife of all. He lost all. So when he lost all, so after that, what happens? So in the assembly of the Sinapur, they brought Draupadi and then they disrobe. They try to disrobe her. They want to see naked. See the evil-minded people's thinking, right? So the Duryodhana was thinking, we want to do that. Dushasana brought Draupadi from the palace in the Hastinapur, and then he brought here. When he brought here, he tried to disrobe. Initially, Draupadi was trying to protect her, but later she left it. She said, "Oh, Govinda, Keshava, Madhava." She was crying for Krishna. Then Krishna started helping. Then this Dushasana is not able to. He's keep on doing it. At one point of time, he's not able to. He fed up. He lost his strength. That's what happened, right? So so in this way, they lost all. And again, he planned this Duryodhana, send 12 years plus 1 year. 12 years forest, 1 year, they have to come back to the country somewhere else, some of the country place, they have to live with Agyadavas, that is like a disguised form. They have to be there. They have to disguise, nobody should find out. So the plan of the Duryodhana is that anyway, in the forest, they are going to the forest, they anyway the carnivorous animals will be there, they will eat, anyway will die, they will not come back. That's a plan first. Even if they come back, if they could able to come back in the 1 year, Agyadavas, anyway it is all my country only, it is all the small kingdom also under him only. So some of my ministers or somebody will find out, and then again we'll send back 12 years and then another 1 year, 13 years. So lifelong they cannot come back, so I will enjoy this whole property. That is a plan. But with the help of Krishna, God, and what happens? They come back, they completed 13 years. They completed 13 years, and then they come back. They were asking, give me the country back. The half of the country earlier they gave back. Now this Arjuna, like they send a peace messenger also. Like first initially they don't give, so send a peace messenger, Krishna. Krishna came and he was talking. Then he was telling that first they were asking at least five villages. He don't want to give, and then 5 houses he don't want to give. Finally, he told that even the tip of the pin, that is also not possible. I will not give. So now the war is inevitable. So there is no peace now. There is no peace. Peace talk over. No, war is inevitable. So now the war is going to start. So at this stage, now the war is going to start. So the war is going to happen in the place called Kurukshetra. Okay, I'll move this. Okay, this is what I was explaining. So this is what the war is inevitable. So he cannot give even as much as land as peace, even in the needle. So now war is inevitable. So now the war is inevitable. Everybody is waiting. The war is going to happen in a Kurukshetra. The war decided where it is going to happen. It is going to happen in a Kurukshetra. So now, by mercy of Vyasadeva, he is a literary incarnation of Krishna, Vyasadeva. So by mercy of Krishna, his student is Sanjaya. Sanjaya is a secretary for Dhritarashtra in the Hastinapur. So there is asking, now this all is Kauravas and Pandavas are there in battlefield. Here, this Dhritarashtra is asking, this is the first sloka of Bhagavad Gita, right? Now the Dhritarashtra asking that, Dhritarashtra asking to Sanjaya. Now I'm going to read the sloka. You all repeat after me. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharmakshetre kurukshetre samaveda yutsavah Mamakaha Pandava Chaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. So this sloka is very, very important. This sloka is very, very important. Now, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. If you have a Bhagavad Gita PDF already shared, or if you have a physical copy, you can take and check this word by word meaning also. It will be good. So, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Dhritarashtra said, Dharma Kshetre. Actually, what is happening Kurukshetra? Why is adding Dharma Kshetre here? It's he is very politically is doing actually this Dhritarashtra. Dharma Kshetre. He is asking this question to Sanjaya. The question is Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetra. So why is adding the Dharma Kshetra? Dharma Kshetra, that Kurukshetra place is actually Dharma Kshetra, the place where a lot of yajnas happened. So pious place. So pious place. So he added this particularly. Why he added this? Because this is very pious place. Who are following Dharma, it will favorable to that people. It is so positive people. This is a positive area. So positivity, so much positivity area, that place. So he knows that they are sinful people. His sons are sinful. But this Dharma Kshetra will help. It is their own land. It is kind of for Panchapandava's own land, kind of, their place, kind of. So always it will helpful. Even for cricket, no? For cricket, the India sometimes play in India, always win. Sometimes when they go out, now our team is a little better. Early days, if you see, when olden days, most of the time outside play, they lose because psychological different problems. So similarly, this place is very, very favorable. So he's thinking that this Dhritarashtra thinking that my son may lose. So he's thinking the Dharma Kshetra. So next question is Samaveda is Savaha. So went for fight, and then Mamakaha, he's deliberately telling that they went for fight, and Mamakaha, he is a dynasty of Kurus. Both are from dynasty of Kurus, but he's deliberately saying Mamakaha, mine, and Pandava's Chaiva, that Pandava's son, my son, and Pandava's son. What are they doing? This is a question he's asking. They went for desiring to fight. What did they do? He's asking this question to Sanjaya. In this question, a lot of internal meaning is there. A lot of internal meaning. How? This Dharma Kshetra. If you see Dharma Kshetra, that is very pious place. Many yajnas has happened. Definitely, it is going to be favorable for this Panchapandavas. For example, if a crocodile is there in the water, even if an elephant goes inside, the crocodile will win. So he's thinking that way. What will do? This is kind of example, like this went for fight. What they're doing? It is not correct, right? Went for fight means they have to fight. They have to fight. But he's asking internally some other way, and he's separating his son from the Kurus. Like they are called Kurus, and he's separating the Pandavas as separate dynasty kind of. So this is the first question is asked. If you see this Bhagavad Gita has 700 slokas. Bhagavad Gita has 700 slokas. In that 700 slokas, Lord Krishna speaks 574 slokas. And Arjuna spoke 85 slokas. Sanjaya spoke 40 slokas. And Dhritarashtra only one sloka. Dhritarashtra spoke only one sloka. Right? So because of this positive vibration, definitely he's thinking that our son is going to lose. And now both the places are be standing that we are going to discuss. So in this, if you see, there are Pandava side 7 Akroni Sena, and Duryodhana side 11 Akroni Sena. One Akroni means what? I'm going to give some statistical details about Akroni. Akroni, Akshoni. Akshoni means each Akshoni, how much, what is the size of the capacity of each Akshoni? If you see this army, the Akshoni army comprises approximately 22,000 chariots, and 22,000 elephants participate, and approximately 66,000 horses will be there. One Akshoni I'm talking about, and around 11 lakh people as a men to fight. So this is called one Akshoni. So Pandava's side has 7 Akshoni, and Duryodhana side, 11 Akshar. You think about the size of the war. That is why it's called Mahabharat. So when we have everything, but if it's on other side, the Adharma side, then definitely defeat is sure. So this is what Dhritarashtra is calling first, right? So now what happens after this? Now we will move from this Hastinapur to Kurukshetra now. Hastinapur to Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra now, Arjuna is asking, now we are going to Kurukshetra. There two sides are armies are standing, and Arjuna is asking to Krishna, take me to the middle of the battlefield. There is a sloka here. Arjuna uvacha senayor ubayor madhye ratam sthapayami achyuta yavat yetha nikte saham yadau kaman avistitan. He's saying that, oh Achyuta, take me to the middle of the battlefield. Here Achyuta means not infallible. It is one of the name of Krishna. So he's asking, take me to the middle of the battlefield. So Krishna, okay. Krishna says that, okay, I will take you to the middle of the battlefield. So Arjuna and Krishna came in the middle of the battlefield. Now Arjuna is seeing both the sides. Almost before coming already, this conch shells has blown both the sides. Actually, the conch shells of Kauravas and Pandavas already done. Just they have to start a fight. Before that, Arjuna wanted to see this war, this both armies. So he kept in between, and he's seeing that. By seeing that, Arjuna is saying that after seeing these two sides, and he's seeing from his grandfather and Drona, his teacher, and his elder like brothers, everybody standing, and then he's telling that my Gandiva is sleeping. I am shivering. My body is full of shivering. My body is shivering. My body is fully burning. This is a stand of Arjuna. Arjuna is in totally dilemma. Arjuna is completely in dilemma. He's telling that I'm shivering. I'm not able to speak. My mouth is like, I'm not able to speak. He's totally, you see here, I'm not able to fight. My Gandiva is sleeping. My hand is shivering. My skin is burning. And he's saying that now I'm in total illusion. Total illusion. I cannot fight now. This is what Arjuna is telling to Krishna. I don't know. I'm not able to fight. Now you tell me what to do. I'm not able to fight. Now this is a stage. Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. This is a stage he's speaking. This is a stage he's speaking. What he speaks? He speaks that he started speaking, and this we are going to discuss more on the next level. Actually, we are going to speak more on the next level. So what happens is now we'll try to understand Arjuna first. What kind of person Arjuna is? What kind of person? Arjuna is an ordinary person like us? No, he is such a great warrior. Such a great warrior. He when he fight with Lord Shiva, actually he won sometimes. It's a lila, but yeah, he fight and he won. And he fight with even Indra. He fight with many devatas. And he's such a personality. He's not ordinary personality. And he is a full sense control. Once he went to heaven, and Urvasi want to have intimate relationship, then Arjuna is rejected. See, if you see, Urvasi is such a beautiful celestial girl, and see how much sense control he had. He's not ordinary person. Once when he was in Agyadavas, he alone defeated the whole Kauravas army. He defeated alone, no soldiers, only alone he defeated. He could able to fight and he could able to kill, but he didn't do that. Now he totally said that, no, I'm not going to fight. this is a stage, like we are also sometimes will be in this stage kind of things. So by reading Bhagavad Gita, see, after doing this, then Bhagavad Gita spoken by Krishna. At the end, Krishna says that, and at the end, Arjuna is saying that 18.73, Krishna says, Arjuna says that, Arjuna uvacha nastamoho smidirlabda tvat prasad mayochuda titosmi gata sande karishye vachanam tava. We say that. So after hearing from Bhagavad Gita, from whole, first, now we read one sloka in Bhagavad Gita, and we complete, after completion of this whole Bhagavad Gita, at the end, Arjuna speaking, now my illusion gone. My illusion gone. I understood what I am, what to do now. I'm going to fight now. I'm going to fight now. This is what Arjuna said after hearing Bhagavad Gita. So if we read Bhagavad Gita, if we apply the principles of Bhagavad Gita, whatever problem in our life, we also get a lot of problem in our life. We are also going to solve all the problem by applying the principle of Bhagavad Gita. That is what going to happen. So that is what we're going to understand in this whole session, how we are going to apply in our life these principles of Bhagavad Gita. Right? See, if you see the whole, just Arjuna himself is like this, what to talk about. But by reading Bhagavad Gita, we can easily overcome all the problem. Let's uncover the greatest motivational talk by Lord Krishna in this Gita course. Actually, this is what we are going to do. The greatest motivational talk, the greatest personality, Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna gave the greatest person, Arjuna, this knowledge, and he understood. How long it took this to understand this Bhagavad Gita? It took 1 hour, maximum 45 minutes to 1 hour. That is the time it took to understand Bhagavad Gita, and immediately understood, and he started ready for fight. Ready for fight, right? So we are also having so many problems. By reading Bhagavad Gita, by applying the principles of Bhagavad Gita, we can also able to resolve all the problems in our life, right? So I'm going to give, now we are going to enter into the very, very important section, right? This is the background of Bhagavad Gita, and then Arjuna's position. We are going to read more the coming up week, and we are going to understand more coming up weeks, right? The next week will be patch-up solution and perfect solution. We are going to understand. We are going to understand. What we are going to discuss in patch-up and perfect solution is that, see, there is divine mentality, and then the demon mentality of Duryodhana. Duryodhana has everything within, right? Duryodhana has everything. He is very, very good politician. He has very good people, everything he had. But if you see, Akshaunishana is very less this side, and still this Pandava could win. What is that Pandava has to win? That we are going to discover next week. Please stay tuned for next week. Now I'm going to give the practical tip of the day. Practical tip of the day, right? So today, every week, we are going to give the practical tip of the day every week. So this, if you apply in your life will be improving every week, like every week. This is what is that practical tip of the day? So this sloka I'm going to read, so you all can follow. Sagayajnaha prajashasva purovacha prajapatihi anena okay, you can repeat. I'll repeat again. Sahayajna prajashasva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasha vishyadvam yesha osva isa karmaduk. So this is what given in Bhagavad Gita 3.10. In the beginning of the creation, the Lord of all creature sent forth generation of men and demigods along with sacrifices for Vishnu, and blessed them by saying, "Be thou happy by this yajna," sacrifice, because its importance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation. Bhagavad Gita, the 3rd chapter and 10th verse. If you see in this material world, so many people are depressed. So many people. See, Bhagavad Gita, everything is given. You see, everything is given in the beginning of creation. If you do this yajna, you will get it. You'll get it. You'll be happy. But who is doing that? Nobody. Nobody is doing that. So now if you see, so many people are depression, particularly this corona season now with what we are having. People are having a lot of troubles because alone at home, or not able to go out and all, so much, and so many relationship problems, and the rate of divorce has increased, and the teenage like pregnancies have increased. You see that a lot of children get addicted to different bad habits due to this network and all the things, everything come into picture. What is missing to the people? They have money, they have power, they have everything they have, but something is missing. That is the life manual. Bhagavad Gita is missing because we did not teach them, we did not learn, we did not learn, and because of that, everybody is suffering. This life manual, if you take it and then read it, then everything would have been solved. Everything would have been solved. But because we have not taken, our life is getting degraded because we did not follow the life manual. Bhagavad Gita is a life manual for all of us. All of us. It is for humanity. It is for humanity. Okay. So the practical tip, we are entering into the very important sloka. This sloka is very important. Please repeat after me. Krite yadyayato Vishnu Tretayam yatato mahai Dwapare parichyayam Kalo tat harikitana. So the meaning of the sloka is, whatever result was obtained in Satyuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifice, and in Dwapara Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can be obtained in Kali Yuga by simply chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? So I'm going to explain this. In Satyuga, people live long, so long, actually, very long. People used to live very long. People used to very long. How many years? They used to live almost a lakh of years. Lakh of years they live. For example, even that is starting of this Treta Yuga, this was that he was living 60,000 years, was that Valmiki Muni. He was more than 60,000 years. So in Satyuga, people used to live long. So they perform meditation. It's possible. But in case of Treta Yuga, yajna is recommended. But if we read this sloka, yajna is recommended. So yajna was doing. That is a yuga dharma for Treta Yuga. In case of Dwapara Yuga, deity worship, temple worship is a recommended process. But in case of Kali Yuga, chanting of the holy name. This is very important. So this is what recommended in this yuga. So if you ask any acharyas, any bona fide authenticate acharyas, if you go and they tell chanting of the holy name is important in this yuga. Now we are going to do that. This is everybody, every day we have to do. We have to spend some time for spiritual need. This is a practical tip of the day for all of you. Actually, chanting the holy name. Okay, let us do some 2 to 3 minutes, or maybe maximum 20 times, 25 times, or 30 times. We all do this chanting of the holy name now, right? So I'm going to tell you how to do that. Then you all can follow the same method, so that you all can get it. You all can try that. Right? So first thing is, you sit straight, right? All of you, you can switch on your video also, so that I can see all of you. I can put in the gallery mode also. I can see all of you. Can switch on, and then you can sit straight. All can sit straight. right? So next is close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Then this mantra I'm going to tell you. So this mantra you can tell and hear. You can tell and hear. Tell and hear. Only these things. So whenever we do this mantra meditation, if we are using more than two senses, right? If you are using more than two senses, automatically mind will come into the control. Automatically mind will come into the control. So now we are going to do this. See, one is we are going to chant in the tongue, and we are closing the eyes, and then we are going to hear. Don't think anything else about in your life now. Forget everything for this another 2 to 3 minutes. Forget everything. Only hear about the holy name in your ear. Chant the holy name and hear in your ear. That's the only thing we are going to do. Okay, 25 times I'm going to tell. Okay, okay. I will tell the mantra. You all repeat first, and then you close and repeat, and then you all can continue. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Now you all can continue. Close your eyes, continue and hear properly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Last 5 more times. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Last one more time. Shout loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, you all might enjoy chanting the holy name of the Lord today. You all might enjoy it. So this holy name you chant every day, every day. If you chant every day, you will see the lot of transformation in your heart, in your mind, and everything will change from your day. Now you may ask question also, like why only this mantra? Why not see Kali Yuga? There is many mantras are there. Why only this mantra? Okay, so I'm going to share that screen. I can explain that. So in the Kali Shantarana Upanishad, it is mentioned Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then it is also mentioned Idi Shodashaka Nam Nam Kali Kalmasanasanam Natha Paratara Payo Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. The meaning is that this 16 syllables name, Idi Shodashaka Nam Nam, the 16 syllable name composed of 32 syllables are only means to counteract the evil effect of Kali Yuga. The evil effect of Kali Yuga can counteract this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All Vedas, it is seen that to cross the ocean of this ignorance, there is no alternative to chanting the holy name. There is no alternative. There is no alternative. Only one. Now you may ask question saying that what about Gayatri Mantra? What about many other mantras are there? Why not chant? Yes, those mantras are really powerful mantras, but it has its own qualification, like it not his qualification. We should have the qualification for chanting that mantra. So to chant that mantra, we should have that qualification, and it has its own conditions, like time, place, and circumstances, cleanliness, and all the things. But chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, no qualification is required. No place and circumstance is required. Anywhere you can chant. Anywhere, everywhere you can chant. Everywhere, anywhere, everywhere you can chant the holy name. This is that is why it is called Mahamantra. It is not simply just mantra. It is Mahamantra. This Mahamantra can counteract all the ill effect of this Kali Yuga. So that is why it is very, very much recommended in this Yuga. This mantra only can deliver all of us from all the effects of the Kali Yuga. Please remember, please do this chanting every day without fail. If you chant this, you can see the transformation in your life. You can see already many devotees. They what to talk about normal people. You are all pious people. You are all pious people. That's why you come all the way and attend the classes. There are many like hippie and many other people. They participate and they become very nice Vaishnavas. Very the high level elevated devotees actually now, right? What to speak of? You can easily take up. You can easily take up and chant this holy name every day without fail. Every day without fail, so that you will get you can able to counteract all the things, whatever we talk about, positivity, right? Positivity. And then what else? We enthusiastic. And then all the 4 things, whatever discussed, you will get it in your life, right? I'll repeat again, whatever today we discussed. I'll just summarize whatever discussed today. One is that today there are the different needs of the people. What are the things? Anybody can type. And first year, what are we discussed today? First one, physical need. Yes, yes, Alok Nag. Thank you. So you're all watching nicely. Yeah. Second one is psychological need. Yes. Third one is emotional need. What one? The final one. Final one to get all happiness. Spiritual need. That is what missing. That is what we are going to cover. That is what. Okay. So this is the four needs for human being. So the spiritual need we are going to cover that is the goal of Gita course. That is whole. Right. So what are we going to learn in this Gita course? All 4 needs. Yes. So what are we going to learn in the Gita course? One is positivity. Yes. Enthusiasm. Yes. Forbearing. Yes. One more, divine. Yes. These are the 4 things we are going to learn. This is a quality we are going to get it by practicing this, by applying the principles of Bhagavad Gita in your life. Many people got it. You also definitely will get it, right? So don't miss. Stay tuned the next week. But yeah, I'm going to share the screen again. So I'm going to give some examples. See, Alfred Ford. He's a owner of the Ford, actually. I just give example. This many people they're practicing. This Ford and his wife, they're daily chanting 16 rounds every day. What they feel they have given. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra had made a tremendous impact in my life. That's what his comment. Both. They are the grandchildren of Henry Ford. Whatever Ford car company we have, right? He's a owner of it. He is still living. He is in one of our temple. Yes, but he's doing business also. Yeah. So next, see Rishikesh Mafatlal, CEO Mafatlal Groups. They are also what they say. Chanting Hare Krishna has helped me face all the ups and downs in my life with a great confidence and peace of mind. See, this is a model, Dutch model. And chanting helped me. See, earlier picture, now after that, you see the right side, how she changed. Helped me give up bad habits and change my vision of things, actually. And N.D. Desai, leading Indian industrialist. So he also say that I've been chanting the Hare Krishna for many years and I have been found anything more pleasurable. I never found anything more pleasurable. See, this is what the great people are saying. This is Jan Lehner, a jewelry designer. Chanting makes me more perceptive, more in harmony with everything and everyone around me. Yes, actually, the chanting makes very harmony. And then you see David Wolf, Master of Social Service program at Florida State University. Mahamantra significantly reduces stress, depression, mode of ignorance, and considerably increase mode of goodness. This is what divine quality will come. See, this is what they said. And Paul Blair, printing executive. When I'm stressed out, I chant. It is one thing which charges my batteries. It clears my mind and brings me back in focus. So this is what he said. And then Ramesh Lal, Toronto, health spa proprietor. Chanting Hare Krishna and reading authorized book of Krishna consciousness has brought me a great peace. He got peace, right? So from this, what we understand is that all of them tried and they get benefited. You all also should try and get benefit out of it, right? So I open for question for some time. I'm going to give some announcement. The announcement is that, so because already time is up, so we are going to take question answer session on every Wednesday. So exclusively question answer session only, because so many people we cannot answer immediately all the questions, meaning now it's take time, more time. So better we'll have a separate session. So please join without fail, so that your all questions can be answered. You may have a lot of questions, so you all can join on Wednesday. The time will be announced in the message. We'll share with the message in the group message, right? And then there will be a quiz also. They will send as a form for question answer also. They will send one form. You can write all the questions, whatever you have, you can write and send. It will be shared with us. We will be answering all your questions on Wednesday. It is like initially it will be like a Gita Yajna. So we are going to chant all the slokas, first chapter slokas, and then we are going to start a question answer session. Initially it will be like we will read all Gita. You all can chant. You all can chant Bhagavad Gita first first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and then one by every week we are going to chant one week one chapter. That's how we are going to do, and then question answer session will be there, right? And quiz they will send, and then yeah, these are the two important things. Please join. We'll share the link, and then you all can join. It will be evening, mostly around 7 to 8. That is the time. So most probably you can all attend the session. I request each one of you come and ask your question, so that we can answer all your questions, right? Okay, right now I have some 2 more minutes. I will try to answer 1 or 2 questions now, at least, so that we'll continue the coming week. Okay, I'll see questions. Okay, I'll go some randomly because a lot of things are there. How many times to chant Maha Mantra? Okay, this is Indra Mukherjee. Okay, so if possible, you can chant 108 times. That will be good every day, 108 times. 108 times. You can count it either in a hand, or if you slowly will send a feedback bead and all later if you want. But you can chant in the hand at least 108 times. You can count. Okay, and then why Krishna told Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna only, not to his other brothers? Okay, this is Jyoti Mittal. Okay, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita itself. Actually, if you see in Bhagavad Gita, in Mahabharata, the very close friend is Arjuna. Actually, Krishna very clearly told in the Bhagavad Gita itself, I am telling this you because you are my friend and you are my great devotee. That is the answer Krishna himself given in Bhagavad Gita. So that is why he told to Arjuna. He is a very close friend to, even though others are devotee of Krishna, they are not very close to Krishna. They are devotee of Krishna. I'm going to take another question. One question, please. Some chant first Rama and then Krishna. So is there any right or other way to chant? Okay, very nice question. First Rama and Krishna. Actually, this Rama and Krishna also there in the scripture, and Krishna, Hare Krishna also there. First Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and Hare Krishna, it is also there. So in the Upanishad, whatever mentioned in the Upanishad, we should chant only the Brahminical qualification people can chant, or otherwise the authorities has to give permission to chant. But whatever mentioned in the Puranas, anybody can read. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra is mentioned in not only the Kalisandra Upanishad, it is mentioned in Agni Purana, Brahmanda Purana. In Agni Purana, Brahmanda Purana, it is mentioned as Hare Krishna. So this mantra anybody can chant. The mantra is flipped like this, but this anybody can chant from the Puranas, but Upanishad only certain qualified people can chant. So now by giving this, equally whatever they are going to get, the same benefit they are going to get here. There is no difference, right? So already late. Okay, one more question I'll take and then we'll close. Why we apply Chandan Tilak? Okay. Okay, Chandan Tilak, you are talking about, I could not understand fully why we apply. You are talking about only why you are applying Chandan or something else you apply, or why you are applying this way or something. So I try to answer, who is that? Shakti Sharma. Okay. So the Chandan, okay, this is basically a different sampradaya where Tilak in different way, but all are authoritative. Whatever 4 sampradayas are there, all are authoritative. So here this ISKCON is coming from Madhva Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Parampara. This is the authoritative source we are. So here this it means it's a footprint of Krishna, or the 2 parallel line, Krishna's lotus feet, and then below there is a Tulsi. So this is a mark, and this is what prescribed for this sampradaya prescribed. So we are wearing that. If you ask Chandan, why are you using Chandan? This is not a like what do you call like grinding, right? What is that Chandan? Sandalwood. It is not sandalwood. It is not sandalwood. This is called Gopi Chandan. It's a sand, actually, kind of sand. This is actually the Gopi Chandan is a mode of goodness. It's a mode of goodness. If you wear this sandalwood, it is mode of passion, actually. So whatever the 4 sampradaya wear tilak, they always use the mode of goodness tilaks, actually, right? So hope I answered these all questions. So we will meet Wednesday with a lot of questions. I hope you all have a lot of questions. Now I'm not able to answer all your questions. We will meet. You all write your questions in the questionnaire form, and then we'll answer one by one coming week, Wednesday. Right? Thank you. Thank you for joining with me. Hare Krishna. I hope I could be able to complete on time. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna.